Alright guys, I'm gonna put together a quick little 1-year update video. It's about 14 months since I've had anything going on with the truck bed trailer, so here it is. It's all its glory. Not a lot has changed. I don't currently have the ladder rack on it. A few key things. I do have some returning rust issues in the tailgate that I worked on, so my methods I guess were flawed. It has completely rotted back through right here, and the majority of this was Bondo, if you guys saw some of the other videos, as well as I have some chipping, peeling, bubbling along this. It's pretty substantial. I'm not super concerned about it. The tailgate fully functions. It's mostly just cosmetic. I'll show you guys the underside, which I guess is the problem. That water sits in there and then rots away from the bottom side. So not much of a Ford Ranger guy, but obviously this must be a problem. So be it. As you guys can tell, the truck bed coating has some pretty substantial damage. I'm thoroughly disappointed in the Rust-Oleum brand truck bed coating. You know, I've used a lot of Rust-Oleum spray paints before, had no issues. However, the truck bed coating is awful. It's probably on par with maybe spray paint. I had a couple videos where I did a lot of prep work on the bed and acetoned it, cleaned it, prepped it very well. It turned out initially good. However, the durability is awful. It has, as you guys can see, just tons and tons and tons of scratches, chips, marks, lines, you name it, it has it. So in hindsight, I would have used Herculiner, or I would have tried Raptor liner to potentially get better results. The tie downs have been flawless, good positions, all 6 of them still intact, had no issues with those. Let's go around to the front area of the trailer and check that out. Alright, so up front, again, not much has changed. Still have the solar panel system, which is also working phenomenally well. I have a little bit of a sticker bomb area where I've been putting a lot of stickers for companies I use, areas I've been, things I'm interested in, so on and so forth on there. My panel is also functioning quite well. So I got my voltage readout. I just flipped on the under rail lights, and then of course that would be the reverse light as well. It's still there functioning. It does have a little bit of rust on both sides, I guess because of the hardware I used was not stainless or zinc, but it does fully function. So battery box, this is great. Couldn't ask for a better system. I still haven't used the auxiliary switch right here that I have. It's basically either going to be for a alley light on the side, or it's going to be a mobile light that will clip onto the ladder rack for more of a floodlight area, but I haven't yet installed it. Of course, the jerry can, battery box, and then here, miscellaneous tote. Has a lot of my junk in it, tarps, chains, straps, ratchets, bungees, a shovel I've yet to use, an axe I've yet to use, a couple free Harbor Freight magnet lights, always handy, and I think that's really about it. It was actually organized, believe it or not, but I use this quite a bit as a truck, so it's mostly ratchet straps, things to tie down. So the biggest thing that is annoying, if you guys remember the videos, right behind this, and you can see some of the wires, is where the fuse block is. Actually, it's right there for all the wiring to the trailer. So I installed the trailer jack on this side. Had I thought about it more, it probably would have been worth moving the wiring over. The factory Ford Ranger has the wiring down the driver's side, which is why I put the fuse panel on the side, but every time I want to jack up the trailer and disconnect, I have to either walk around it or step over it to engage the swing down jack, which I guess is not a problem but it's one more thing that you have to worry about. This in itself has functioned just fine. It does have some wear and tear, mostly just cosmetically, where the coating has kind of worn off from heavy duty use. Other than that, it still works just fine, as well as my tie downs for my safety chains on both sides. A little bit of wear, as you can see, miscellaneous other wear where items are rubbing, and then of course the chains themselves, no issues there. So overall, guys, I'm very happy with the truck bed trailer itself. So aside from the front here, some of the undercarriage, some of the other areas that I've worked on are also performing quite well. So in the rear of the vehicle, you've got the shocks I replaced, which are functioning just fine. Oh, I still have some blue tape that survived this entire time that I need to peel off. The undercoating has lasted pretty well in most areas. I still have some cancerous rot that I guess eventually should be cut out, replaced, but for now it's still a fully functional bed with no main issues. You can see here, pretty standard, not much has changed. On the rear, the jacks that I installed on the back are working quite well.